Tennis. Eala claims Evonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy in Kooyong Classic. Filipina tennis superstar Eala claimed the Evonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy in the Kooyong Classic, the tournament announced Friday. This was after she defeated Donna Vikic 6-3, 6-4, joining an elite list composed of Mira Andreeva, Peng Shuai, and Belinda Bencic. Alexandra is an amazing young star who has burst onto the scene, said tournament director Peter Johnston, who has nothing but kind words for Eala. Alongside Eala, Karen Khachanov also won the Liu Hode Memorial Trophy after defeating world number 31 Frances Tiafoe. The support from the Filipino community was incredible, and we were thrilled to welcome her to the Kooyong Classic as she builds toward what looks to be a huge year ahead. With Khachanov and Eala, we have two great winners this year, Johnston went on. This adds to the Pinoy star's accolades, as she was just also named Philippine Sports Writers Association's Co-Athlete of the Year with gymnastics star Cawley. She's headed to the Australian Open next, where she will face American Alicia Parks first. The lawns of Kooyong have always known history. Their blades of grass, trimmed to perfection, have carried the soft footsteps of legends and the thunder of champions. On these courts, tennis is not merely played, it is remembered. And on this particular summer afternoon, Kooyong welcomed a new memory into its long, elegant story as Eala lifted the Evonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy, her smile bright against the Melbourne sky. Kooyong Classic is not a tournament that shouts. It speaks in calm confidence, in tradition, in the gentle murmur of spectators who understand that greatness does not always need spectacle. It is here, in this setting steeped in Australian tennis heritage, that Eala announced something profound, that the future had arrived, carrying with it humility, courage, and a quiet fire. Eala's journey to this moment was never about shortcuts. From the sun-baked courts of the Philippines to academies and arenas far from home, her path was marked by discipline and belief. She arrived at Kooyong not as a novelty, but as a contender, poised, alert, and ready to test herself against expectation. Every rally she played seemed to echo her story: patient construction, fearless acceleration, and an unshakable calm when the moment demanded resolve. The Evonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy is more than silver and engraving. It carries the spirit of one of tennis's most graceful champions, a woman who played with joy, instinct, and a deep sense of self. To win a trophy bearing Evonne's name is to step into a lineage defined not only by excellence, but by authenticity. In many ways, Eala's game felt like a conversation with that legacy. Her movement was fluid, her shot-making imaginative, and her demeanor refreshingly sincere. As the match unfolded, Kooyong's grass courts revealed their truths. Grass does not forgive hesitation. It rewards courage, sharp thinking, and the willingness to move forward. Eala embraced this challenge. She attacked when opportunities appeared, defended with resilience when pressed, and adapted with intelligence when rallies demanded variety. Each point became a brushstroke in a larger portrait, one of a young athlete learning how to command the present without being overwhelmed by it. The crowd sensed it too. There was a shift in the air, a recognition that this was not just an exhibition of skill, but a glimpse of possibility. Applause grew warmer, more knowing. This was tennis doing what it does best, connecting generations. On one end, the memories of champions past. On the other, the promise of those yet to fully bloom. When the final point was played and victory settled gently on her shoulders, Eala did not erupt. She breathed. She smiled. She looked around Kooyong as if to absorb the moment fully, aware that such moments are rare and fleeting. Accepting the Evonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy, she held it not as a destination reached, but as a marker along a much longer road. For Philippine tennis, the moment resonated deeply. Eala's success was personal, yes, but it was also symbolic. It spoke to young players watching from afar, to dreams nurtured on courts without grandstands, to the idea that talent paired with perseverance can cross oceans. Kooyong became, for an instant, a bridge, linking cultures, histories, and aspirations. Yet what lingered most was not the result, but the manner. Eala's victory felt earned in the purest sense. There was no excess, no bravado, only respect for the game and gratitude for the opportunity. In a sport increasingly defined by power and pace, she offered balance. She reminded everyone that tennis is still about feel, timing, and heart. As the sun dipped lower and shadows stretched across the grass, Kooyong returned to its familiar calm. The courts would soon host other players, Other matches, other stories. But this one would stay. The image of Eala, trophy in hand, standing where history and future briefly met, would find its place among Kooyong's quiet legends. The Evonne Goolagong Cawley trophy had found a worthy bearer, not because it marked an ending, but because it illuminated a beginning. And somewhere between the soft grass and the fading light, tennis whispered its approval.